Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then the paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. And if you go to here, which is of the refresh listenable, and this is the type of the listenable over here. And with this listenable, you can listen to certain state changes in your application, and you can perform certain tasks over here. Like, let's say if you go to the setting page over here, and if you have the logout button over here, once the user log out from here, you want to go and check the condition, like if the user is logged in and if the user is logged out, and you want to return it to, or you want to redirect it to certain pages over here. So we can make use of this one. So for that, what we'll do is we will go and create a new file over here, and we'll create one listenable over here using a change notifier. So don't worry about all the change notifier that we are going to use. Later, once we are using the state management, we will cover that particular topic over here. I'll just say GoRouter, GoRouter, and the score that will be of the notifier notifier.the file over here. And here we will create one notifier, and let's go down over here and let's go and create one class over here. I'll just create a class that will be of the GoRouter and notifier over here, notifier, GoRouter notifier, and that will extend from the change notifier, which will we will make use of the Flutter material package itself over here. And once we have that, here we will create some let's go and create one variable. Let's say a type is of the bool, and that will be of the local variable, like let's say each loged logged in over here, and a default I will set it to false over here. And I'll also set the getter over here. So this is the getter. Since this is a private variable, we cannot access this directly from outside of this particular class. The private variable always start with this underscore over here, and here we set the get. We have the getter. We want to get this particular is logged in value, and we also need to have the setter over here, and the setter will be to set the value of this particular is logged in. So here we'll create a setter, and that is logged in. We'll pass in the bool value, and we'll just go and say is logged in is equals to the value. So we are going to update this particular value. Whatever value we are getting from here, we are going to update that one. And we also need to notify the listener over here. So call the registered listener, and I'll call this method whenever the object changes. So whenever we have this particular object, we have updated this particular value, so the object has changes, so we need to call the notify listener to notify the client that the object may have changed. Listener that are added during this iteration will not be visited. Listener that are removed during this iteration will not be visited after they are removed. So here what this does is it will notify any listener. Once we call the notify listener, it's going to notify the listener that we have attached with the GoRouter notifier over here. So for that, let's go over here, and I guess I'll just go and create that one over here. So let's say GoRouter notifier over here, that is of the type is of the listenable. If you go why we use the change notifier over there, and it was accepted here it as a listenable. If you will go to the change notifier, this implements the listenable. So that's why we are able to make use of this one. The change notifier implements the listenable itself, and the change notifier is a mixin class over here. So once we have all of this, what we will do over here is let's go to our settings screen over here, and in this particular settings screen we have that, but let's just go and make this one as the const for now, and I'll just go and make a one button over here, that let's say a ELE elevated button over here. And with this particular button, what I'm going to do is let's just go and add the function callback, and here we have the child will be of the const of the text over here, and let's say log out or sign out from this particular application over here. So let's just go and close this one, and I can't have the const over here. And now I guess that should be fine. So here what we want to do is we want to log out from the app. So for that, let's go to our notifier over here, and here we can set is logged in, right? So here we'll just go and set the change notifier that we have, right? So let's just go and create that one over here. I guess I'll convert this one now to the stateful. I need to convert that one to the stateful widget over here, because I want to make some changes over here. So final, I'm going to call this one as a what is that one? GoRouter. That we have GoRouter and OTIFI notifier over here, which is of equals to the let's say GoRouter notifier, and I need to import this particular class over here. And let's go and have the init over here, and I'll move that one over here. I'll just say final let variable of this. I'll just copy this one over here, and I'll just paste it, initialize it over here, and that will be of this one. So let's just remove this one, and it should be of the not the let's just go and say this should be of the change GoRouter notifier over here. And let's make this a final let. I guess it should be of the let final GoRouter notifier. And once we have that, the let basically means I will initialize it at the later stage, and in the init state we are going to initialize that one. So once we have the GoRouter notifier, what I can do is GoRouter notifier dot, and I can just go and set this one to be of the is logged in, which will be of the false over here. So once we click on the logout button, we want to set that value to be as the false over here. And if you go to the app route over here, now we can actually listen to that particular value over here. So we can actually go and listen that one over here, and that will be of the, I guess I'll just go and make use of the final, like let's say final, and that will be of the GoRouter notifier, which will be of equals to the GoRouter notifier that we have. And I'll just pass this one over here, and now inside this particular the redirect logic, I want to check the final each logged logged in, and which is of equals to the GoRouter notifier dot is logged in. So I'll get that particular value. This is will be of the boolean, right? And I'll just go and say that if I'll check the condition here, so it will be of the if it is of the logged in, then we want to go to the then we'll check if it is of the logged in, and if the state dot the not the locations, so it should be of the matched location. If the so if the user is logged in already, and then I want to go to this particular route, which will be of the home home route over here, right? So we need to go to that particular login page over here. Or it may be much more simpler if we say if not logged in. So if it is not logged in, right? So if it is the login is a false, then we want to go and return from here the login route. So I guess I'll just go and return from here the new route that is of this one. So this is a simple case over here. It may not suit for the more complicated stuff. So now you can see that once if the user is not logged in, we will go to this particular login. If we log in over here, then we are again redirected over here because user is not logged in. So what we need to do is in the login screen, we also have to update that one over here. And here what we have to do is we have to make use of this particular GoRouter notifier that we have set up over here. So GoRouter notifier, and then it's logged in. I will set it to be true over here. And let's just go and rerun this one. And if I go and log in now we go to this particular login page. And now if I go and I log out, I should be log out, but it's not working. That is because we have made use of a different instance in our settings screen over here. So we have created a different instance over here. This each instance will have its own memory location. That's why the value will be of the difference. So it doesn't have the same value what we have over here in the GoRouter. So we have to make use of this one over here. And typically in the real app, we will make use of a provider, right, for this one, and then we can use it in the anywhere inside of our application. But since this is a simple app, we are not going to make use of any state management packages or dependency injection over here. So we will make use of this particular GoRouter notifier. So let's go to the screen over here, and what I have to do is I'll just go and remove all of this from here. Now I can just go and set this one to be of the GoRouter notifier that we have. Dot is logged in is of the false over here. Now let's go and run our application. We are in the login screen, and once we log in, we go back to the login page again. And from here I go to the setting, and once I log out, I should be redirected back to the login screen. So that's working perfectly fine. So this is a very simple use case over here for the refresh listenable over here. And here what we did is we created a refresh listenable over here that using this particular change notifier, and we have one value which is is logged in, and we have the getter and setter for that one. And whenever we update the value for is logged in, we are going to notify our listener, and that listener is over here. So it's going to call this particular the redirect logic over here again, and that's going to send the user to either to a login page or to a specific page, depending on this particular redirect logic that we have set over here. If the user is not logged in, we will redirect user to this particular page over here. So you can check the multiple condition over here, like if the user is not logged in, and if the user is going to this particular home page, then you want to do something, redirect it to the different page, and all of those configuration you can actually configure over here. So it's pretty powerful over here, but we are just going to make use as a simple use case over here for now. So that's all for this lesson, and we will meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.